All right, it is time for 5 fast questions. Frank has the questions. I have the answers. Fire right away, sir.
What's the best beer?
God, there was it was called IRA, India Red Ale, that we got at the Timbers game last year. It was amazing.
Number 2, who's the best movie actress of all time?
I mean,
Actress.
everybody says Meryl Streep, right?
That's what everybody says, yeah. Number 3, what fictional death affected you to your core?
Oh, fucking easy. Fred Weasley, dude. Still to this day, eats me alive inside.
Overrated. Number 4, what would be the coolest skill to have without needing to practice?
Singing.
Number 5, what wouldn't you want to see on a fast food menu?
Sushi. And that is 5 fast questions. All right, Frank. Let's go through the old list there, buddy. What was that first question again? It was about beer.
Beer, the best beer.
So here's how my beer drinking has sort of morphed through the years. Originally, in my early 20s, I loved Hefeweizen. And then that moved to more of like stouts. Because when I moved to Florida, you couldn't get a micro beer or like a microbrew.
Everywhere now.
And I fucking hate it. I can't drink Bud Light, Coors. I can't drink that stuff. It's just, it's piss water. Unless they sponsor me, and then I fucking love it. No. And then I always had these friends that were like, you got to try IPAs. You got to try IPAs. And it always just smelt and tasted like stinky feet. And I wasn't about it. And then when I moved back to Portland a little over 10 years ago, there was a bar that I went to, and they had this one IPA that just kind of like opened the floodgates, where now I love drinking IPAs. So when Lan and I and his brother went to the Timbers game last year, they had this IRA. It was an India Red Ale. And I think it was like Double Mountain or something like that was the brewery that made it. And it was amazing. It was fantastic.
So you missed out on those microbrewers. That's everywhere down here in Florida now. Anywhere Tallahassee has like 4 of them.
They were kind of like right on the cusp when I moved away. So what's Frank, your go-to beer? What is your go-to beer?
I was never a big beer guy. I always would do, like, here in a college town, they have like certain nights where you pay $10 at the door and you drink free till whatever. And normally for beer, they'd give you like Natural Light. They'd give you the crappiest stuff. Right.
Natty Ice.
But they would give you could do liquor. So I would just do Jim Beam and Coke. And I would double fist Jim Beam and Coke until I was seeing, 5 different women, and only one of them were there.
Frank does love to liquor.
But I started going towards beer, but it's like I just did Bud Light because it was cheap. But I am a Hyperweizen guy. We had one of those.
What's a Hyperweizen?
Is it Hyperweizen?
You mean Hefeweizen?
Hefeweizen.
Whatever. One of those two. German beer.
It's the name of a superhero.
I've never been like
Hyperweizen.
I'll drink beer, but I've never been one that I need it because it tastes. It doesn't. Yeah, it's not the best tasting stuff.
Yeah, well, all right, Lane, what's your
go-to? An acquired test.
It is. It definitely is.
My go-to, like, that I'll have like with whatever is Guinness.
Ooh, Guinness is good. Oof. Guinness is good. I'm hoping that. So I'm gonna be in. I'm gonna be in Portland coming up in July, and Landon and I are gonna go to the Timbers match. I hope they still have that IRA there when we go.
Land, did you ever do an Irish car bomb with Guinness?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, you had to drink that quick, or else it would curd. Oh, it was so. Oh.
All right, what was the next question? We got to get moving here. We're running behind.
Best movie actress.
I mean, everybody says Meryl Streep. I don't think I have a personal favorite, but it's Meryl Streep.
I think
right?
you could probably throw Cate Blanchett in there, maybe.
Okay.
Because she's won, quite a few Oscars. I like who's that? Is it Gilda Tinnelson? Just as
Tilda
a character
Swinton?
actress.
Swinton.
Tilda
Swinton, whatever her name is. I don't know. I just like her. I like her because a character actor. Like you find her in different movies. Like I just saw her in that Frozen Train movie, and she's in there, and it's just she plays just characters.
Rebecca De Mornay.
Good. Huh?
That's who was in the Frozen Train movie. Oh, Runaway Train was the one that we were talking about earlier.
No, I'm talking about the one with Chris Evans.
Oh, Frozen Train. No. So I was asking, I am saying IRA. It was an India Red Ale, not an
IRA.
India Pale Ale.
It was the Irish.
and it was it was the Irish. But yeah, and it's I've tried to kind of find other ones, and I found it at that Timbers match, and it was the goods, man. And I think it was Double Mountain that made it. All right, Lan, is there any actresses that we're missing here?
I feel the same.
Like
Just like
Rachel Starr or something.
Ooh.
It's
Look at Frank. Look at Frank's face.
it's just like how I don't have a favorite actor. I don't have a favorite actress either.
Hey, there's no shame in that. Nobody's saying you have to. This isn't know if you had somebody off the top of your head. Next question was which one?
It's which fictional death affected you to the core?
So to this day, the Fred Weasley death. Spoiler alert, by the way. So it's Fred Weasley. But I do remember. I'm actually going back to back with Harry Potter here because I remember when the books came out, and it was Half-Blood Prince, right? That's the 6th book where Dumbledore dies. And I remember reading that, and I remember going to work the next day and being in a pissy mood because I was like, "Fucking Dumbledore died, man."
I had 2 from childhood. Nothing that really shook me to the core. One was Atreyu's horse from the Neverending Story. That messed you up. And then Bambi's
Artax?
mom. Bambi's mom being killed really sent me. I think I saw it when I was 4 years old. And I was like,
Disney or Pixar movie, man. Fuck.
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right, Lan, what's a fictional one that got you?
This still gets me to this day.
Oh, we're going deep here.
But Optimus Prime.
Oh.
What? You know he came back.
He came
right?
back though.
Yeah.
So. But that oh my god, man, that killed
Jesus?
me. When you saw that when you're as a kid, like your favorite cartoon characters just getting gunned down by the arch enemy.
Yeah. It was
Oh my God.
not enjoyable, man. Let me see here. Anna's going back to the whole. She's IRA meant retirement fund. All right, what was the next question? We got 2 more here.
What would be the coolest skill to have without needing practice?
Singing. I would love to be able to sing. I got a video that's
playing.
coming out. Let me see here.
Instrument. Just any instrument in general.
Yeah, I mean, I finally set up my piano. I've got like a fancy keyboard here.
You like the piano?
I was able to finally clean out the back room here, and I got it set up right over there. And I'm going to start learning that thing. But I would like to be able to sing. There's a video I have coming out about the original name of Michael Jackson's Thriller. You guys know what that was?
No.
Starlight.
Thank God it was Thriller.
Yeah. So it was called Starlight, and I sing a little bit of it, and it's fucking awful. But that video is going to be coming out here pretty soon. All right. What was the 5th question?
What you wouldn't want to see on a fast food menu?
Oh, sushi. Like,
well, I can give you some from down south here that you wouldn't want to see.
well, I was gonna I originally thought of like clams or something like that,
Yeah.
but then I thought of like Long John Silver's, and that's
Yeah, they have
like
it,
technically fast food, right?
Gizzards and pig's feet. You get those everywhere in the south here, and that's one thing. Those are 2 things you really don't want to see on a fast food menu.
Do you guys know what balut is?
Like beluga the whale?
It's a whale.
Balut. That's how you Americans say it.
Is
Balut.
this that like half hatched chicken thing?
Yeah, it's the chicken fetuses.
Oh, I remember watching
would-
Fitz eat that at somebody.
I would absolutely hate to see that on a fast food menu.
Yeah, it was.
Protein.
Yeah, that was not. Ooh, yeah. We went out to a restaurant one time. It was a Filipino restaurant, and Alan's brother-in-law ordered one that night. And Fitz is loud, to say the least. And so when it came, he didn't do it quietly.